Hello lovely readers, welcome to Readers Retreat. If you're new here, this is my channel. My name is Victoria, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much and welcome back. Today is going to be my October TBR. It's a little bit different to my usual TBR videos for the past couple of months because I'm not going to be playing my TBR game Dice and Easy. My reason for that is because I've completed my Goodreads goal. I've completed it and surpassed it, which is phenomenal. My Goodreads reading goal for this year was 100 books, same as last year, and I did not expect in a million years to complete my goal this year because I have gone back to work after the pandemic, so it was a bit ambitious for me, but I've managed it. I don't know how, but I've managed it. I think it's probably down to Dice and Easy, to be honest with you, but I've surpassed it. I am now on 112 books, which means though last year I read 101 books, so I've beaten that as well. Incredible. So yeah, for the rest of this year I've decided to forgo Dice and Easy now because I don't need to put that pressure on myself. I'm not doing great health wise at the moment, so I need to kind of limit my stresses as much as I can, because stress is a huge trigger for some of the things that are going on right now. So the less stress I can put myself through, the better. And if I'm not completing a TBR, it stresses me out because I don't like disappointing you guys. So yeah, I'm not putting myself under that pressure. So the list of books that I've got here, although pretty extensive for like a chosen TBR, if I don't complete it, it's not really gonna be a problem, not really gonna be a punishment next month or anything like that, according to the rules of Dice and Easy. I have chosen a pretty extensive number of books here and it is ambitious, but at the same time I'm really excited for all of these, so the sooner I can get to them the better. It is spooky season and I'm not really a spooky season kind of girl. I don't like spooky stuff. I don't mind sort of creepy and sort of not really the whole intention of the book, but as far as like horror or thriller or any kind of thing like that, I don't read it. I'm a bit of a wuss. It scares me, even in the written word. So yeah, you won't be seeing much of that. There are some that look a little bit on the creepy side, but again, I'm interested in reading them so they don't seem too bad from what I've read of them and what I know about them. So we'll see how we get on. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to show you the books that I've chosen to read for October. First up, I am currently reading the Farsia Trilogy, which is the first of the Elderling series by Robin Hobb. I've still got a fair chunk of this book left to go. I'm just over 200 pages and it's like over 600 pages long, so I've still got a fair way of that to go, which is obviously the first thing I'm going to be doing. So naturally, because I'm reading Royal Assassin, next on the list is going to be Assassin's Quest, which is the third in the Farsia trilogy. So yeah, I am absolutely loving Robin Hobb. According to my favourite booktubers, Robin Hobb is an experience. And not always for the good, in that it can break you. So naturally I wanted to jump on the bandwagon and see how I felt about it. So yeah, Assassin's Quest and Royal Assassin are on my list, and I want to get hold of desperately the rest of the series because there are a heck of a lot more books in this. I think there's like either 12 or 15 or maybe even more in the whole like group of books. So yeah, I need to get hold of them and I need to have physical copies of them, just because they are gorgeous. I mean, look, how can you not fall in love with that? It's just amazing. So yeah, Robin Hobb is going to be an experience and I can't wait to dive further in, Farsia so far is top notch. Okay, so Assassin's Apprentice, 5 stars. I am highly anticipating that Royal Assassin is going to also be 5 stars, so I am definitely anticipating that Assassin's Quest will be 5 stars too. I'm just loving it. It's oldie worldy, it's adventurous, it's just fantastic, and I love it so much. I love the kind of classic feel to the writing style as well. The audiobooks are fantastic. I'm listening to them currently on Scribd, and I'm so glad they're on there because they're super expensive otherwise. So yeah, Scribd is just like a lifesaver compared to a lot of other subscription services. It's quite cheap, so I highly recommend that you check it out if you're into audiobooks. If you don't know, I don't know where you've been, if you've been watching any of my videos, but you know that I love to combine the audiobook and physical read for as many as I can, because I love a fully immersive, enhanced reading experience for every book that I try and pick up. So yeah, I'm definitely not disappointed by the Farsia Trilogy, either on audio or physical read. So I cannot wait to continue with that series. I'm sort of going to go on a bit of a Philip Pullman ride now. I reread his Dark Materials not so long ago. If you don't know, I'm a huge Philip Pullman fan, and I've practically read almost everything he's ever written, because he's just amazing, and I love him, and I love everything he writes, and I have to get my hands on it. He is an author by author completely for me. I'm obsessed. So I have started to reread the Book of Dust, La Belle Sauvage, which is the Book of Dust series, which is the prequel series to his Dark Materials, and yeah, I adore it. It was a 5-star read first time round, and it's not going to change. I highly doubt that any Philip Pullman book I read won't be a 5-star. But yeah, I absolutely adore this series along with his Dark Materials, and I cannot rave about them enough. I know that my favourite booktuber, Jade, wasn't so keen. I'm not sure about Steph and Gavin, actually. I don't know if they've read it. I'll have to ask them. But yeah, Jade wasn't so keen on his Dark Materials, or Northern Lights anyway, that she read from his Dark Materials, which is a real shame because I just adore them and I want everybody to read them. But Book of Dust is on my currently reading list, so I will naturally be completing that in October, which then of course means that volume 2, The Secret Commonwealth, will also be on my TBR for October. Again, chunky, so I'm not afraid of a chunky book. But again, I've got audio for these and I can speed through them now because I just absolutely adore this world. It's so immersive, so beautiful, so creative that you can't help but speed through the pages because it's just phenomenal in my opinion. So yeah, Book of Dust Volume 2, The Secret Commonwealth, is also on my October list. And to continue the Philip Pullman vein, Count Carlstein. I know nothing about this book other than the fact it's written by a certain man and it's one I haven't read. I don't know how, but it's one I haven't read. So naturally I had to get my hands on it, and it had to be a hardcover. It's tiny, so I should speed through it in no time at all. I don't know really anything about it, so I don't really want to know. The blurb, well, if you can call it a blurb, it's 3 lines. Who would dare to go outdoors on All Souls Eve, knowing that the demon huntsman is on the prowl? So I say I'm not into spooky books, but this sounds like it might be a bit spooky and a bit creepy, which is quite appropriate for October, really. So maybe I am jumping on the spooky season wagon, I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm really excited to dive into this because, like I say, I don't know anything about it and I don't want to know. So it's going to be a complete blind read. And like I say, it's tiny and I should speed through it in no time because it's Philip Pullman, and I have no doubt it will be very high in the star rating. Next up, we have a highly anticipated read for me. Paul O'Grady's Eddie Albert and the Amazing Animal Gang. It's his first middle grade book, and I adore Paul O'Grady and his writing style. He is just hilarious. Admittedly, I've only read his autobiographies so far by him. I don't know if he's done any more fiction, actually. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I was super excited when I heard that he was venturing into middle grade or children's books. So I had to get my hands on this, no matter what it's like. I needed to get hold of it. And this beautiful edition, which is just a standard edition, I believe, but it's gorgeous for a hardback. Just look at that cover. It's enticing just by looking at it. So, you know, it's brilliant, and it goes all the way around. And look at the back as well. So pretty. If you don't know anything about this, let's just go through the blurb. A cargo barge caught Eddie's attention as it silently slipped out from under the bridge. The canvas had come loose, and from underneath appeared a pair of very large eyes. Eddie blinked hard. What on earth? It was the face of a small orangutan, and round its neck was a collar with a chain attached. Eddie stared in disbelief, and as the barge sailed past, he was just in time to see the orangutan look up at him and mouth the word, "Help." It's illustrated by Sue Hellard. So there are illustrations in here. That's just an example. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can find any of the characters. Oh yeah, that's cool. Pretty cool, kind of Quentin Blake kind of vibe from the illustrations. But like I say, the blurb is all I know about this. It's written by Paul O'Grady, and I'm really excited. So that's on the list. And then my probably most anticipated release of this year was the incredible Miriam Margoyles. I absolutely adore this woman. She is just phenomenal. She's hilarious. She's just amazing, and I love her. Every interview that I've watched of her has me in hysterics. Even if she doesn't intend to be funny, she's funny. She just has no filter. She's amazing. I wish I could be more like her, but then again, I'd probably get myself into trouble, so maybe not. But yes, if you didn't already know, Miriam Margolyes is a British actress that has had her finger in many pies over the years, in both stage and screen, and she is just an absolutely phenomenal actress, and I cannot wait to delve a little bit further into her life and find out more about the woman that I admire so much. If you didn't know, she plays Professor Sprout in the Harry Potter series. She's the head of Hufflepuff House, and I am a proud Hufflepuff, so naturally I'm gonna love her. But yeah, she's just an absolutely amazing woman, and again, I've got the audiobook and she reads it herself, so I cannot wait to dive into this and have her tell me her life story, basically. There are some photos in here, I believe, from what I can see. Yeah. So naturally I had to combine the physical read with the audio. So a little glimpse into what she might be talking about. Call the Midwife, Harry Potter, loads of stage activity. Sorry, the glare on that's awful. There we go, you can see it a bit better now. But yeah, family life, stage career, screen career. I cannot wait to find out more, simply. So yeah, my most anticipated release of the year has to be this, and I cannot wait to dive in. I am so excited. These next few are really the kind of, if I've got time, kind of reads. I want to prioritise what I've talked about up until this point, mostly for the next month. But if I complete those and have time to spare, I will pick up one of, or as many of these as I can. So I need to pick up, or want to pick up, not need, but want to pick up the Cogheart Trilogy by Peter Bundle. Is that right? Bundle? I don't know. Sorry if it's not. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about these on BookTube and BookTok, actually. Because yes, I've fallen down that hole too. So there are 3 in this series. I don't know what order they go in, actually, which is a bit stupid. Should have looked this up before I started filming. I don't know. Does it tell me? Does it tell me? Right, okay. That was a spot of luck. So we've got Cogheart, which is the first. I don't know if they're continuations or separate adventures, but then we have Moonlocket, and finally Sky Circus. So first off, let me just say, these covers look amazing. And so enticing just by looking at that. So yeah, if that alone isn't enough to make you want to pick it up, then the blurbs and stuff will be. Some secrets change the world in a heartbeat. Lily's life is in mortal danger. Her father is missing, and now silver-eyed men stalk her through the shadows. What could they want from her? With her friends Robert, the clockmaker's son, and Malkin, her mechanical fox, Lily is plunged into a murky and menacing world. Too soon, Lily realises that those she holds dear may be the very ones to break her heart. And I'm not going to read the other 2 because I kind of want to dive into those blind, but also there might be spoilers for this, so let's not do that. But yes, so if I can get through the ones I've already spoken about, these will be on the list to read too. I might actually keep these for a separate video if I don't get a chance to read them this month, and do a vlog of reading all 3, because I did that for the Perfect series that was gifted to me by Adrienne. You may have already seen that. If not, please do check it out. And it was a great experience. So being as this is another trilogy, I might do that as well for these, which will be quite fun, because I have actually discovered that vlogging is quite fun to do when I thought it wouldn't be. So yeah, I might actually decide to do that. So I might not pick these up this month, actually. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna vlog these in a separate video. That's just scuppered this video, really, hasn't it? Oh well. Okay, never mind. And then the final 2 that I want to get to if I can. The Devil Makes Three by Tori Bovalino. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If not, I apologise. But yes, this one again gives me spooky vibes. But I don't know anything about it really. It came in a Fairy Loot box that I had to get my hands on. I'm not a Fairy Loot subscriber, but I've watched unboxing videos of the August box and had to get my hand on it. And this is the book that came in it. So yeah, I had to get my hands on some of the stuff that was inside the box, and somebody happened to be selling the entire box, so it was a bonus that I got the book too, which is stunning, by the way. I mean, look at that. Sorry, glare again, but look, beautiful. The Devil Makes Three, and I don't know much about this either, so let's find out. When Tess and Elliot stumble upon an ancient book hidden in a secret tunnel beneath their school library, they accidentally release a devil from his book-bound prison, and he'll stop at nothing to stay free. He'll manipulate all the ink in the library books to do his bidding. He'll murder in the stacks, and he'll bleed into every inch of Tess's life until his freedom is permanent. Forced to work together, Tess and Elliot have to find a way to re-trap the devil before he kills everyone they know and love, including, increasingly, each other. And compared to what the devil has in store for them, school stress suddenly doesn't seem so bad after all. Well, that sounds right up my street. It's about books. It's a high stakes kind of race against time, and yeah, sounds like it's going to be a really, really good read for me. Anything that I read that's about books, I tend to really enjoy. So because this is set in a library and it's about books, I'm probably going to really enjoy this, and completely obsessed with this cover. Let's have a look under the dust jacket, because Fairy Loot usually make really pretty books. Oh my god! Can't believe I didn't look at that before I did this video. Look at that! Wow, so pretty. I'm such a girl, I don't care. What's it got on the back, anything? No, it's just plain. That's boring. But so pretty. So yeah, if I do end up reading everything that I talked about in the first half of this video, this will probably be the first thing that I pick up, because that sounds amazing and I can't wait. It'll probably come as no surprise whatsoever that I haven't finished this. I actually haven't picked it up since the last time it featured in a video, but it is Barack Obama's A Promised Land. I need to finish this book. I really, really, really want to finish it. I don't know why I haven't. I really don't. If you didn't know, this is Barack Obama's biography of his years as President of the United States, and it sounds so intriguing. I've only got, I don't even know how far in I am. It's like 3 chapters. So 40 pages in of how many? 701 pages. So I am 40 into a 700 page book. I've still got a fair way to go, but I really, really do want to finish this one, so I'm going to make this the priority of this month once I've finished Hob. So yeah, once I've finished Assassin's Quest, I am going to pick this up and I'm going to finish it. That might forsake the rest of the TBR, but I'm going to finish this damn book. I'm actually really excited because I find all this kind of stuff really, really interesting. American politics in particular, because they are so different to ours. So yeah, our politics does nothing for me, but like US politics, wow. So yes, I will definitely be finishing this book. So yes, priority. So that's it for my October TBR. I'm pretty eager, actually, to get into this. So I've left it quite late to film this because I knew talking about these would really make me want to read them. But yeah, I'm hoping to dive through quite a few of these if I can at all. Like I say, things aren't great health-wise at the moment, so I do have to take each day as it comes, but it's not impacting on my desire to read at the moment, which is really, really good. I think, to be honest, it's the only thing that's providing any escape for me at the moment. So I'm gonna revel in it while I can and rack up that book total as much as I can. These next couple of months are going to be a little bit more relaxed. Yeah, that's what I plan to read this October, and I'm actually really chuffed with how much fun this has been. I'm back on camera, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll stay that way for a little while. So I've had some recent results on a few things that have been going on, and it's not 100% positive, but it's better than nothing. So we now have a plan in place to keep things under control, and that's as far as we've got so far. But it means that I can do this again, which is what this channel is for. So I am chuffed a bit that I'm back on camera, and this has been a heck of a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. So yeah, I've loved it, and I hope you guys have loved watching it as much as I've loved making it. If you have read or plan to read any of the books that are on my TBR, let me know down below. Let me know if you think I should prioritise anything. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider to do so. It really does mean the world to me. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And as always, all of my socials are down below. So come find me. Let's be friends. Let's chat. And I will see you in whatever I bring out next. Bye, guys.